I found out about the Circle of Peace School through Eunice Kim. She was a senior last year at U of R, and I met her, and she told me about wanting to start the Givology Spiders organization to support Jonita's school. So I teamed up with her and then a few other seniors, and we kind of formed this little group and tried to figure out what we were doing. We started small, did a little bake sale just to test the waters, and then we started getting more members, and second semester we got a lot more members and a lot of freshmen, so I wasn't the only one anymore. And then we grew to what we are today, and now just from hearing it from Eunice, now I have a personal attachment to the Circle of Peace School through getting to know Jonita. Well, that first bake sale, we baked the cookies and iced the cookies in a little peace-shaped sign for Circle of Peace School, and sold those in the Commons. And then second semester we did a concert fundraiser that was attached to the Diamond raffle. That was our big program. We also did an a cappella sing-off at the same time, and people would pay $1 to vote for their favorite a cappella group, which was very popular. So that was our big successful event that raised over $5,000. Well, for me, the fact that we have Jonita here on the campus and we see the direct impact of what we're doing, it's not us raising money for somewhere far off in Africa that we don't know anyone there kind of thing. It feels closer because we have Jonita here and we hear from her directly, we see the pictures, we feel a lot more connected. So that's really what sets it apart for me, is having that connection. But then there is a lot of need in the world, but you can only do one thing at a time, and the school is definitely a great cause. So I decided to focus my efforts on it. As a college student, it's often very easy to get focused on yourself, your schoolwork, your friends, your lack of sleep, everything about you. And it's really important to turn your eyes outward and realize that there's a big world around you and there are a lot of people besides yourself. And I think that Givology is a great way to take your eyes off yourself and to help others. And so I think it's really important for college students, high school students, even adults to do something for other people and to remember that the world isn't all about them and that there are a lot of people that need their help.
I got involved with the Circle of Peace School actually kind of by accident. I received an email asking for volunteers to raise money for a school in Uganda, and that sounded like something I would really enjoy doing, and so I went to one of their meetings and I just got involved from there. I'm a huge believer in education as one of the biggest ways for countries to develop and for humans to develop and grow. I personally attribute my success to the education that I had as a child, and I think everyone deserves that opportunity, and so that's something I would like to give back because I'm incredibly lucky to be where I am right now, and not everyone can do that. When I found out that over 30 of the children at the school are actually orphaned and have to live there, that really struck me a lot, because not only is it difficult to get an education in the country, but they don't have families. So they're waking up every day without parents, and they're going and learning and trying to make a better life for themselves. That's really amazing. I think that students will benefit greatly from joining Givology and offering some of their time to help kids across the ocean, because like I said earlier, we are all incredibly lucky to be where we are right now, and I think we have the responsibility to give back and help other people attain the same opportunities that we have. And it's really rewarding to be involved in Givology. At all the fundraisers, I'm always just, my heart's warmed, because to see how many people want to give back and want to help out, and to see the difference it actually makes, because Jonita goes over there and gives back to these kids, and you can see the direct influence that it has. And so I think other kids who would join Givology would have the same satisfaction.
I am currently a sophomore at the University of Richmond, and I am the president of Givology Spiders. I got involved with Givology Spiders shortly over a year ago, and I first got involved with Givology Spiders when I was working at the library with Janita Snoga, who started the Circle of Peace School. And one night she randomly asked me if I could help out at an event that she was having to support the school, a banquet actually, and take photos. And I went to the banquet and I saw the people speak, and it made me really interested in what she and the friends of the Circle of Peace School in the Richmond area were doing to support her. It's quite a challenge for students in Uganda to get a good education, especially because most of the population is so impoverished that paying the basic school fees is impossible. And so one of the good things about the Circle of Peace School is that they try their best to provide a free education to children. Any college student would enjoy being involved with Givology Spiders because it gives them an opportunity to affect change in this world. One of the things that I've always wanted to do was make a difference. And for me, working with Givology Spiders has been the perfect way to make a difference in the world. Whenever we do an event on campus, whether it's just simply talking to people about the Circle of Peace School or trying to raise money to send suitcases full of clothing and school supplies to the Circle of Peace School, I know that what I am doing is helping these children in a very significant way. Right now, many people take for granted how advantaged we are in the United States to have such an excellent education system, and Givology Spiders is a way for you to give back to the world. Getting involved with Givology Spiders and the Circle of Peace School has opened my eyes to the world. I now know how it is for children in the third world, the developing world, how difficult it is for them to achieve an education, and the daily struggles that they must overcome in order to simply survive. Just to tell you a few stories about the students that have really left an impression on me, there's this boy, Ali. He works in the sugarcane fields, and to support his family, he digs in the fields, and he wants to go to school. And the reason he wants to go to school is so that he can one day be a businessman and open a business that will provide jobs for everyone in his village. And the reason he wants to do that is so that no one in his village will ever have to go hungry. I mean, just thinking of how these children are at such young ages of 6 and 8 thinking about such severe issues and how to overcome them. It's just unbelievable.
I want to congratulate you all for working so hard to get your education. As you all know, it's very important, and even when the hardships come and it doesn't look like you may get an education, you've all worked hard and pushed through, and now you're at this school and you have a bright future ahead of you. I just want to encourage you to study hard and work hard and not ever take for granted a minute at the school.
What you do, it's really inspiring, and I admire you so much for everything that you give, because here in America, what we take for granted, like school and toys and money, you guys have to work so much harder for, and it's amazing that you still get that opportunity and you still want to go out there and work for it.
Even though we're in two different places, we both strive for the same things. We both strive to succeed in life, and how we strive is much more different than what you try to do. We have many resources, and I admire you for trying your hardest, even though you may not have as much as us. And I think that's very admirable.
Speaking to you students in Uganda, I want to say that I have the utmost respect for all of you for putting in this hard work, and I encourage you to keep it up even when times are hard. And there are people here who care about you, and we want you to do really well.
Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm a student at the University of Richmond, and I just wanted to tell you how proud I am of how hard you work to learn in school. In life we encounter many obstacles, and the only way to get over those hurdles is just to jump. So I encourage all of you guys to try your best, and whenever you encounter an obstacle, take a leap.
You guys are just amazing because you take what you have and you make the most of it. And that's a lesson that some of us here in America, we really don't get to learn because we're provided with a lot and we honestly don't have to work as hard as you for a lot of things, and that is so admirable. And I want you to know that you do have friends over here in America and we do care about you and we want to get to know you. So even though we are so far apart, know that you have some friends that want to get to know you here.
Please don't give up or don't give in. We will stand behind you and we will do the best we can to see that you also reach that dream and the goal you want to accomplish. You will finish school, you will graduate, and you will become what you want to be. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a teacher, or want to be a pilot, or want to be a carpenter, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Thank you. Please keep up the good work. We will support you until you get that dream fulfilled.